Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we have a first flight of the Hurricane Mk2B Russian version. Now I'm going to say straight off the bat, when I was testing this thing, we're going to have a bit of a problem with ammunition, is all I'll say. 200 rounds in total for the Berezin UB machine guns, and 240 rounds for the two cannons. We are going to struggle in terms of armament, ammo of the armament, but even so, I'm not all that fussed. I mean, the Hurricane is a great plane, and I don't really intend to use this thing in Air RB, but I'm doing the first flight in Air RB anyway. But the intention is to use it in ground forces due to its maneuverability and the fact that not many people would think to shoot down a Hurricane because they won't think it's they'll think it's British. Let's be real, because they'll hear the Merlin and think, oh, it's friendly, and then next thing you know, 6 Russian rockets fly at their face. But looking forward to using this in ground forces. Obviously, the Hawk 3 is another one that I'll be using in ground forces. Obviously, I've done a review on that thing, love that thing, and I'm hoping this will be the same. So let's jump in. Obviously, you would have seen the first flight or the first drive in the Panzer III, the T3, the Hampton, and now you'll get this. Obviously, I'm going to do the T126 probably tomorrow or late today. I'll see, because, well, my voice is starting to feel a bit meh. But we'll see. But anyway, I will see you all in the battle. I say that, and 5 seconds later I get the bleeding battle. Welcome to Rura. So, air targets, armored targets. I don't tend to run armored targets. I mean, well, I do, but a lot of people have been saying like stealth's pretty good, universal's okay, but I just prefer using armored targets because I find myself to have the best results with them. So like I said, we do have to be careful with our trigger discipline, is the one thing I noticed about this aircraft. But like I say, I don't tend to use it in air battles. That's not my intention. I want to use this thing in ground forces. I mean, I've got the Su-122 skins to do, so I can use this alongside it. The Su-122 sucks. I know a Hurricane doesn't. The hell was that? Okay, that was random. Obviously, Hawker Hurricane, very famous fighter aircraft. I actually do know how this thing got Russian guns. Essentially, the Russians were not happy with the 8 Browning machine guns. They wanted more Daka and bigger Daka. So I can't remember the name of the guy who made this wing, but essentially he rebuilt the Hurricane's wing to take these guns and rockets and stuff. Not sure if the Hurricanes that were used by the Russians were capable of carrying bombs. That's the only thing I don't know. But I'm happy with 6 rockets underneath the wings, that's for certain. However, one of them's out of place. You can see, like, the one on the right wing, the furthest inner to the fuselage, is slightly out of place, but other than that, it's fine. They're 6 rockets. They're Russian rockets. Like I say, I intend to use this thing as ground forces as a strike fighter, so that's what I intend to use it for. Not going to be playing much Air AB or RB with it, sorry. But I'll do it from time to time, but I just won't use this thing in the way that most people will think. I want to use it in ground forces, so... Because I know a Hurricane can do well in ground forces. Especially a Russian one. And also I can spank the Allies with this thing, because they don't expect a Russian Hurricane. That's one thing I noticed. A lot of the Allied pilots underestimate the plane. And they enter a turn fight, and then they get their ass whooped. We will have to watch for Spitfires, and obviously other Hawker Hurricanes. And with the Americans, we'll have to watch their more higher speed fighters, such as Corsairs, because they'll just leave us for dust. But otherwise, the inside doesn't change. It's just a normal Hurricane, except for the guns and the rockets, really. And obviously, the Soviet Air Force. But I will say this though, this thing climbs remarkably well. it really feels good to climb. So I might have to use this thing a bit more in air battles than what I thought, because this thing climbs really well for what it is. I don't remember the Hurricanes climbing this good. Hairy Feet, you know your shit. Is this thing had a flight model change? It certainly feels like it. She seems a lot better to climb. Or because it's got supercharged Stalin, or supercharged vodka in it. Probably the latter, knowing Russians. But this thing climbs remarkably well. And surprisingly, I've been weaping the bollocks off this thing and it doesn't care about overheat at all. Right, Corsair's spotted that aisle 2 and is thinking, ooh, dinner. Yep, we got Corsair P39 up here, so... Well, to be fair, mate, you're rushing in like a twat and you're not even turning in so we can help you. Ugh. Bomber pilots. Most of them do not have brains. And we've got a buff there as well. The British Corsair. That thing got a buff. Pretty good buff. From what I've been able to see. DB3 is dragging them down, but there's like 5 of them. So... Well, he just died, and so did the Yak 1, who was providing escort for him. Great. Now, in terms of priority target, I'm gonna want to target the Corsairs and the P39 first. The Hawk, I can match a Hawk, so I'm not worried about the Hawk too much. I've got a Key 61 down there. Like I said, the buffs there and the regular Corsairs, I'm gonna want to target first. Because I know what that buff there can do. If you want to have a look for yourself, go look at Airfeed's channel. He got like, I think it was 6 kills. I'm just watching that Hawk because I'm worried about him. If he changes that P39K, that's good for me. Yeah, that buff says actually doing pretty well for himself. That's why I want him gone. Aim's a bit rusty with Russian guns, but we got there in the end. First frag. Beautiful dive there and controllability. That's why I love the Hurricanes for that. Of course, we're fighting with the Soviets. Ah. Also, Hairy Feet, subscribe request from me, even though I'm doing a video at the moment. Fly this thing. I want to see you do the Stalinian with British. Is he pulling up for a head-on? Yes, he is, so we'll just dance out of the way. You couldn't do that in many other planes. I mean, you could probably do it in a Yak, because it's a Yak, but we're just running rings around that P39. That's the sort of controllability I want in a Ground Forces aircraft. Well, a mainly Ground Forces aircraft. And there is the ironic plane that I was actually considering picking up, and I looked at its BR and just thought, nope. 3.3 for a Key 61 Otsu. I don't get why that's the case. If anyone happens to know why that's the case, please do let me know, because I want to know why that thing is 3.3. Has it got a better engine? Has it got, I don't know, American bias? I don't bloody know. So, priority target of these two, I do want to go for that Key 61 first. But the P40F is just as dangerous. We'll see how the battle plays out. Let's just see what goes off. Right, P40 is going for teammates. Let's go for him first. Oh, you poor bastard. Why would you... That did not sound friendly, but... Beautiful. That's the sort of damage. Some desperate tryhard's going to try and nick it, though. Yep, he's gone. Brilliant. That's what I want. The team's looking pretty equal, actually. I'm actually quite surprised at that. That Hawker, well, that P36 just gone down. Key 61 crashed into the ground to deny the kill. That does not surprise me in the slightest. What is that? That's not friendly, so I'm going to go and have a look. How are we doing on ammo? 66 MG rounds, that's ironic. And 130 cannon rounds. That's actually pretty reasonable. Right, I'll mark that for the team. Like I say, I don't know what that is, so... Is it a fighter that's been low this whole game? Is it just a retard who's just tried to play like Grand Panda and a bomber or something? I don't know. Because that's definitely a moving aircraft. I don't, like... My eyesight's bad, but I know that's a plane. So we know this guy is... Well, that Teok is dead. I don't know what that is. If I had to have as a guess, I would guess a Hurricane. Oh no, it's a Spitfire who is AFK. Well, he's not my problem. I'm gonna go for some derping. Let's see how this bird does in ground pounding. So obviously priority targets, the AAA guns. We know exactly what the AAA can do nowadays, so I do want those gone first. Oh, she feels lovely to control. Oh, and I can feel my IBS playing up. Ever since I got back from London, my IBS has been naughty. Like I said, low cannon ammo and low MG ammo will be a detriment in Ground Forces, but to be honest, I can live with that. Missed that, that was my fault. I aimed just a bit too far. Okay, that was a direct hit. Why did that do no damage? Huh. That's weird. Oh, there goes a flap. That was my fault again. Too high a speed. That's the ticket. Should have had two, like, pillbox kills there, but guys are in their infinite wisdom. Let's get back to base. I'm fairly certain that rocket hit bang on it, but I'm not all that fast. End of the day, I'm not going to be flying this thing much in ARB, but to be honest, I might have to reconsider my decision now. Because this thing feels great. It feels much unlike a normal Hurricane. Like, it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? When you get a plane that just feels different to how it should, and that's a problem. Yak 1 just got gutted by that Corsair. Let's have a look at that guy. Level 28. I'll keep the rockets on, because, well, I love rockets. Rockets are fun. Because if you get the right point at a bomber, you can just go, no, and just completely waste them. And yes, I'm well aware that was fucking cringe. Right, now that's a problem. Spitfire coming at us, and I have no guns. Well, I do, it's just I don't have ammo. And that that Corsair is most likely going to be gunning it to get over here. I'm going to have to put it down. Yep, he's coming this way. Fuck. I've let them know, so they've got to clean this up quick. And obviously that Spitfire looks like he's coming for me. No, he's going for the IL-2. I've already said I have no ammo, so I can't do anything at this point. Come on, guys, kill him. Oh, bit of friendly fire, but that's fine. And I'm running low on fuel as well. Corsair's coming. We need to clean this up quick. Oh my god, Yak just went for the ram. I've got no ammo, and I'm not ramming. Ramming's against one of my many rules. I don't ram aircraft. P-39, you've got Bandit on your 6. I can't do shit. You see, this is one of the main problems I noticed with this aircraft, the lack of ammunition. Right, that P-39 might be able to outrun that F4U, but I somewhat doubt it. Right, I saw that Spitfire on fire earlier, so he's going to be dead very soon. Hopefully. Yak 1, just leave him. You need to deal with this Corsair, because I can't. I cannot deal with this guy. Corsair looked like he'd just blown a flap. Is he? No, IL-2 got him. Beast. That's brilliant. IL-2 going fighter mode. Hairy Feet will be proud, even though that's not a Boris. I think he calls it Dimitri. I can't fucking remember. After names he comes out with. Like, he calls the MC205 Series 1 the Crappuccino. He's got a wide list of names for his vehicles. I call this thing the Stalin Cane. So. Or you could alternatively call it the Vodka Cane. Yeah, that doesn't sound very ladylike, because we all know British are elegant birds. And then you go down to a place like, I don't know, Derby, and you just see the amount of people missing with teeth. But we'll gloss over that. I'm even taking digs at my own bloody nation now. But yeah, not a bad first flight so far. We've gotten a good amount of points and all that. We've gotten a few ground targets, got a couple of air kills. So that's always nice. So we've just got that. Was it the? Yeah, it was the Spitfire. He got away because of the Yak 1 not killing him. He's gonna fly into that hangar. Please do. That'll be hilarious. You disappoint me. I was hoping for him to fly into the hangar. That's just because I'm a mean person. So, we've just got to hope now that Spitfire is going to run out of gas. We are going to go back for those light pillboxes. I just want to kill them, personally. I'll use the rockets, I won't use the guns. The guns can do it. It's just, I don't know if that Spitfire is combat viable. Personally, I don't think he is, but we'll just have to see. Yes, I'm well aware he's there. And even then, you marked the wrong grid location. He's more like over to the right-hand side of that marking, but whatever. Yeah, I think I might have to reconsider my decision of just using this thing in ground force, because this thing felt great. So, that's a good thing. Because then I have another SEAL clubbing plane against the Allies. It's just the ammunition capacity is literally the only problem I can see at the moment. And personally, I think they would have had room for more. But, to be honest, Hurricanes were getting a bit old. I mean, I shouldn't talk shit about the most finest British aircraft, but... Oh, really? Fuck off. What just hit us? You little bastard. Right, hold on. So, I mean, you can tell I'm flying a British plane. The sailor talk comes out, and I'm not even from the seaside area. Right, I am using guns against these fuckers, because, well, I fucking hate AAA guns. And that is a perfect example. We use the MGs. The MGs have less ammo. I don't give a crap about the MGs as much. My Starling King is... Well, she's got British in her, so she's fighting on. I'm going to be taking the piss out of this all the time. And there's a AAA gun right there. I'm using the cannons for you. And MGs for you. Beautiful. It's good for me. Water's overheating, we ain't got long. Because, well, I know how a Hurricane feels without water. It doesn't like it. Right, we're getting low on machine guns, so we might... Yeah. That was my poor aim, though. Not the plane. That's that. Let's get back to base. And then we'll land and J out. That P-39's got this battle. Now we just have to hope this British bird gets back home. And well, if it's lost a few teeth like it has, it'll be fine. Oh, I love taking the piss sometimes. Yeah, that IL-2 is doing good in his ground pounding, I have to say that. However, I know Harry Feet don't like it when he sees a IL-2 ground pounding. But to be honest, he's done a cracking job. He's really helped the team this game. I've done my job, the P-39's done his job, and look at all these retards who've done absolutely nothing. I mean, the DB3 died immediately because it was like 5 fires, so I can't really blame him. But should have been a couple of missing teeth and this thing gets back, no problem. Is he going for a vulture? Yes. Yes, he is. Yep, he got him. Let's have a look. Oh, of course. You sad bastard. He's not even got a positive KDR, man. Like, come on. Well, Yak is struggling a bit, isn't he? But yeah, that's the end of the first round of our Stalin Kane. I'm very impressed with its performance. Almost too impressed. You know what I'm going to do the moment the game ends, like. I love how I was going to do that with the rockets, and yeah, I missed. It's because they're armor-piercing rockets, they don't have as much capability against ground targets. Well, aerial threats that are on the ground, I should say. Not a bad game, though, for our first flight in the Stalin Kane. Like I say, I'm very impressed with its performance. If you happen to know why this thing feels so much better, please do let me know. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I will see you all on the next one. And obviously, the next one will be the P-39K, which you obviously saw in this battle, funny enough. But yep, very impressed. I think this thing cost 700 Golden Eagles. Well worth your time. I'll see you later.